That would have been really great. I got them zombie hands that aren't going to jump out and grab me for some reason. Do I still have the lighter on me? Yeah, I do. I'm going to go ahead and just tweak that puzzle. Wait, I can combine these two, right? Yes. Got them zombie hands. Reaching through the windows, trying to grab you. Flesh creature. That's what I should play. I should play They Hunger. That's a great game. I mean, again, like, what the fuck? And there is a bit of a backstory behind this painting as well. Like, the reason why it's put back here is because the other officers were so disconcerted by the message of the painting that Chief Irons begrudgingly moved it in the back where nobody could see it. And this is, again, like, more evidence of his deeply disturbed psychology. And also, it's not that the police actually failed in their resistance against the zombies, per se. It's that Chief Irons, in fact, blocked off a significant amount of the ability for them to, like, get a hold of weapons from the weapons boxes downstairs by locking all the doors. He engineered this so that there would be no survivors. And then, for whatever reason, the helicopter crashed. I think that's why he got left behind or something. Umbrella. I don't think Umbrella directly screwed him. Yeah, it was mentioned in one of the dialogues in one of the police rooms. The police officer said basically, like, this is our final moments. Like, this is like his last description of what's going on. And Chief Irons had bolted or had sealed all the doors, which is why everything is locked, to keep his officers from being able to get more munitions to fight. So eventually, they just got overwhelmed. Where do I need to go? Over this way, yes. Basically, he's a monster. I mean, Chief Irons, like, you read that dialogue, the facts I got was about how he had a previous rape charge, or rape allegations brought against him. They spontaneously dropped when Umbrella apparently put significant pressure on the DA to drop the charges, I'm guessing is what they were insinuating. And so from that, you gather that that's where the interaction between these two people, or these two groups, began. As Chief Irons and Umbrella, because they were basically at this point blackmailing him or using him on that basis of keeping down his past and continued indiscretions, we'll call them. And they were part and parcel to helping him, while he was part and parcel to drawing attention away from the whack shit that Umbrella was doing. And that's how the thing worked. It's Umbrella could not operate their conspiracy in and of themselves, because without, of course, state power, they can't, they don't have an effective police agency to do all these crazy fucking things. So they just co-opted the state by getting this whack job wannabe Mayor Daley to do this shit. This is the mayor's daughter, by the way.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection.
Pay very close attention to what he's saying.
Putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy
Yeah.
used to be my hobby.
Yeah, pay very close attention to that.
But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Yeah, this guy is deeply sick. And later on, he describes in a letter that his decision to preserve her beauty is basically by stuffing and mounting her, like he did with the tiger and the other animals. So he's kind of he was not tasked with protecting her. He was hunting her down and trying to kill her because he's a serial killer and a psycho. So that was his whole shtick. Now, in a remake, hopefully, like, there could be a greater degree of explanation here and a little bit more intensity. Maybe, like, have him actually chase Claire, because, you know, she's the only other available female to kill. I got a light switch here, and you're not gonna fucking hide from me. Oh no, it's a real live woman.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
No, but a zombie certainly did your wardrobe, Claire. Jesus. This is like another like story here that I just don't quite get. It's like fucking
Sherry.
like
Do you know where your parents
like Birkin,
are?
like how
They
did
both
this? So
live
you
in the
had your
Umbrella
child
Chemical
living in the same city where
Near
you're
the
making
city
the
limits.
doomsday virus? Really?
The chemical
Really,
plant?
dude?
Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because
Oh,
it was
okay, that's why. Yeah.
too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right.
Really?
It's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
I think the better
But there's
response would have been,
something
"I'm
out
coming
there.
for you, and we're
I
leaving
don't
the
know
city."
what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
And what was this about? 15 to finally discover the chief has been hiding all along. If he finds out that I know my life, this is the secretary. This is not the mayor's daughter talking. This is the mayor's daughter. The secretary sort of gets firsthand that Chief Irons is a complete psychopath. She starts to investigate him, finds out that he has this back history of extreme brutality towards women, and tries to go forward with that, but more or less, like, he intervenes, and basically we're left to infer that he killed her prior to her coming out with the information. So it's more stories, more backstory on these psychos that apparently run this city. He does look a lot like Hagar, actually. When I first saw him, I thought the same thing. It's like he's a overweight Hagar.
Chief?
There's a lot of room here to do a lot more bizarre and scary things. They really could do something with this in a remake, because it's like this looks like prime territory to have like the chainsaw wacko chasing Claire in the form of Chief Irons, right? Because like he's just totally out of his mind, and so it'd be like a second Mr. X. But they didn't do anything else with it. Like he just disappears after this point, pretty much. Like, you know, wow, like zombies plus serial killer? That's too much. It's too much fucking fun. What was over here? I don't think I went in here yet. Oh, I did go in here. I killed the master that was in here. Time to resolve this problem. I would not work for a guy that had all this shit. This is like so fucking weird. What is this? Like, seriously, like this is like some fucking whack-ass BDSM shit. Like, you walk into some German fucking speedcore BDSM bar, and that's the kind of shit you'd see. It's like it's a leather man. that is. Our local Folsom Street Fair is very popular here. So anyone still in the chat, still chatting, tell me what it looks like to you. Is it too dark, too light? It's hard to really tell, because I have backlit monitors, and that kind of interferes with my perception of the white level. Another letter from the secretary here. It's kind of like started the creepiness. Started with an accident, which the statue's out front where I got one of the gems from. She bumped into one and revealed that it could be removed, and he sort of flipped his shit when he saw that she did this, and like showed a more than natural degree of rage, like that he just kind of looked at her like she thought he was going to kill her. I don't know. I'm not sure why. It's not that much. Yeah, what do you want? Because I'm only streaming at this at like 1.5 megabits per second max. This is only like, 480p. That might help me tweak the bandwidth in the future if people are having problems. That's one of the things I've found out. It's like, well, people ask me, like, why is it that you would stream 720p at PlayStation game? And I said, well, because if you do that, then that allows you to have the two underneath of it. You have the medium quality, and then you'd have like a lower quality even than that. But I think that if you would do 480p streams, you only have one underneath that. So if you go for the highest one, people can just keep going down to whatever the other bandwidth allotments are down the chain, enabling them to find something that they can stream that still looks reasonably well. Okay, what am I doing? I got the heart key. I need to go to that room where the liquor was. This way. Start focusing. I need to find the other diamond key door too. Stop that with the boxes and the doors and the zombie rooms. Cox-free internet. Oof. I guess. I mean, if you need it. It's not the route I would have gone. Alright. Five megabits? 5. Always. Okay. Alright. Huh. Well, I could try bumping the stream down even further. I mean, if you're only getting 700, I can't guarantee that this will even look good below that or below. Where's the damn door? Right here, right? This is it, right? Okay. Licko, 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 licko. I killed your brother in the other room. I imagine you're going to find some reason to jump through this wall and hurt me. It's one-way glass. You just happen to be on the right side of that one-way glass to know that I'm here. Fire! Don't be scary! I have one. Wait, do I have them all now? No, I don't. Oh, you missed the backstabbers. Okay. So there's I got one that I did in the library. That's one. That's two. I think there are 4. There's the broken one, which requires a separate piece to be connected. And the last one I have no fucking